Well, people, a rare crash happened in New Jersey. Two helicopters, yes, two helicopters collided. I understand that in New Jersey, there's a uh, a diner, a restaurant that that's nearby, where these two men, one of which is unalived and one survived, in the hospital. But yeah, they had a breakfast meeting, and they frequent this diner often, and they had a mid-air collision. Well, I heard about it earlier, then I got a call this evening. I went out to watch the Bears game. They lost against San Francisco. I'm going to have to follow up on that because I have San Francisco as a dream team as Super Bowl winners. Don't go out and bet, but we'll get into it because it's pretty deep. Anyway, let's delve into this crash tonight because I found it to be very interesting in terms of the 5 C's. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am Franchise Pearson, and welcome again to my channel. Well, right now we have what? Monday morning. It's the 29th. I have 12:32 in the a.m. So let's check this out.
Just seen one of them spiraling down, and it was a little bit of a disbelief.
Witnesses described the shock after two helicopters collide and crash in Atlantic County. They say the pilots were friends who had just had a meal together. Sunday night, I'm John Paul. Walter has the night off, and the big story on Action News is breaking right now. A deadly helicopter collision in Hamilton. One person is dead after two helicopters crashed late this morning. Now, officials say the aircraft collided mid-air near Hamilton Municipal Airport around 11:25. Those choppers came down in a field just off of Basin Road. Action News reporter Amanda Pitts has been gathering witness accounts and details on this. Also got an update from officials. So Amanda, what's the latest on this?
Yeah, John, we're told that these two pilots flew here to have breakfast at a local airport cafe, and that's when they crashed in this field behind me. It's a very rural area, pitch black at this hour, but you can see that spotlight. That's where investigators, including the FAA, are combing through this rubble to find out how this happened.
I saw one go down, and then I saw the other one go down, and it was a little bit of disbelief. It's like, is that really happening?
Sal Filipino couldn't believe his eyes when the two pilots he just watched take off from the Hamilton Municipal Airport in their helicopters crashed minutes into their flight. He owns the cafe at the airport.
It was shocking. Still shaking a little bit to see that happen. They were just at our cafe having breakfast. They're regulars. They come in. They seem to be very nice people.
Investigators say the pilots collided in midair around 11:25 this morning, crashing into this field off of Route 30 by Basin Road in Hamilton, New Jersey. One pilot died. The other was flown to a trauma center in critical condition.
All right, it sounds innocent, right? Sounds innocent. Let's put it up against the 5 C's. I'm going to go to the 46 mark. The 46 mark. We're going to read. This says N520H. N520H. And I have that here. N is the 14th letter of the alphabet, then 5, 2. H is A. So I have H, A plus 2 is 10, plus 5 is 15, plus 14 gives you total of 29. Let's see here. Yeah, total of 29. We're going to get back to this 29. And then we have another one. So that's one helicopter, right? Let's go to the 119 mark. Let's break that down. And we have that in the field. That one is N2. It's upside down. N280MG. I have that right here. N is the 14th letter of the alphabet. M is 13. G is 7. 7 plus 13 is 20. Plus 8, 28. 2 more is 30. Plus 14 is 44. Barack Obama is the 44th president. Is that coincidence? Now let's break down this other part here. Now when I saw this guy, let's go to this other film. Check it out.
Thanks for watching live now from Fox. I'm Shauna Kalafi. We continue to follow the news of a deadly helicopter crash in New Jersey. This is video from the scene just a few hours ago. We know that one person is dead, another one critically injured after two helicopters collided mid-air. This was in Hamilton, New Jersey. Again, two helicopters colliding in the air. We know each of those helicopters only had a pilot on board, so one pilot killed, the other one taken to the hospital with critical injuries tonight.
Okay, so we go further and we see this gentleman again. He has on a Columbia jacket. You know, Columbia is famous for their clothing. When I saw this, I thought of District of Columbia, like Washington, D.C. Many times you get clues, okay? So we have D.C. D.C. was founded July 16th, 1790. Till July 16th, 2025, this year. 1228 is the day of the crash. The difference is 165. It's 165 days apart between Washington, D.C. anniversary and today's date. What is 165? The 165th day of the year is June 14th. And what is June 14th? That, my friend, is Donald Trump's birthday. Then let's look here. It happened in New Jersey. New Jersey became part of the United States December 12th, 1787. Take December 12th, 2026, next birthday, versus Trump's birthday, 6/14/2025 of this year. It's 79 weeks between New Jersey's next birthday and Trump's birthday. What is 79? Well, what if I told you Trump is 79 years old? Is that coincidence? I believe they're trying to tell us something. That's right, I believe they're trying to tell us something. Now, you might ask, what could they be telling us? Well, let me show you what I see. Let me show you something. That's on the wing of Air Force One, okay? Divide that by 79, let's see. I haven't done this in a while. 2,900. 2,900 divided by 614, is that it? Yeah, there it is. So take 2,900, that's on Air Force One on the wing. Trump's birthday is 6/14, you get 47. Trump's the 47th president. Isn't that something? Now let here, I'll show it to you. Air Force One is 2,900 on the wing. I should have said 29,000. You'll see it there. It's 29,000 on the wing. See it right there? Barely come into focus, but it's there. 29,000 on the wing, Air Force One. Air Force Two is 28,000. Yep, so you just take 29,000 divided by his birthday, you get 47. Isn't that something? That's interesting. Is that for the future? Who knows? What else do I have? Remember I told you about the 29? Remember here? The other helicopter number came out to 29. I made that a date. 2/9/2025 from Trump's birthday gives me 4/5. Trump's the 45th president. Trump's birthday versus the 2/9. Yeah, I think they're talking about Trump here. Now, the first helicopter ever flown was September 14th. September 14th. Isn't that something? Pope Leo. That's his birthday. I believe they're talking about the new church coming up, the new political system. Because Pope Francis is gone. The new system is coming. Revelation 13, 666. Speaking of 666, when we watch this at the beginning, I'm going to show you guys something here. 666 mark of the beast, as soon as it started out. You see the mailbox? 66. 66 right there. And America, 76. Remember July 4th, 1776? So the end of America with the crash, and 66 is the devil that took him out. I didn't decode 98. I guess I should, but we'll digress. But yeah, going back to the Pope, 914. Now, I want you to see this here. I took the first flight in a helicopter, 914. Pope just happened to be the same birthday, right? Wow. Take 9/14/2024 from last year, 6/14/2025 this year, Trump's birthday. The difference is 274. What is 274? Well, 274 AD, the Roman Empire under Aurelian, what happened? Well, they start worshiping the invincible sun. Look at that, the sun god. And I believe that's what we're going back to. That's what we're in, actually, with Donald J. Trump. He acts just like the Roman Empire conqueror. There it is, right? Sol Invictus. They got rid of Christianity and they started worshiping this pagan god, Sol Invictus, 274 AD. Isn't there something? How I can take the 9/14 from Trump's birthday and get Sol Invictus? There's a lot of symbolism, people. I believe this crash was done on purpose. Now, Rome was founded on 421, okay? I did that because we're dealing with the Roman Empire and we're dealing with Pope Francis coincidentally. So Rome is 421, right? Also, the Pope's death was 421. So take 421, 2025, and then the date of the crash was 12/28. The difference is 88. Trump has a text number of 88022. Trump erected 2 flagpoles a few months ago, 88 feet tall, did he not? I believe this whole thing was staged, people. I believe the whole thing was staged. Let's see what happens with this 98. Let's see if that means anything as an exact date. Or we might have to find out the 98th day of the year. We'll find out. Let's see. Let's see what we got here. Sometimes you can get it at one crack, sometimes you can't. Okay, so let's do this here. What is the 98th day of the year on the Gregorian calendar? April 8th? It's probably April 8th. Okay, April 8th. That makes sense. April 8th. Remember what happened on April 8th last year? On 4/8 last year, you had an eclipse, which a giant X was on in the air. X means I'm taking you out. But let's see if the 4/8 makes any sense here. Are they speaking without speaking? Well, that makes sense. 3/12. 4/8/2026. Or do we do 2025? Nope. It's gotta be this. Trump beat Kamala Harris by 312 votes in Electoral College. So if you take 4/8 from the day of the crash, you get 312. And again, look at this here. Trump beat Kamala Harris 312 votes in the Electoral College. Right there, 312. 312. 312. 312. What people? I think they're speaking without speaking. And I anticipate a crash in the future of some kind. I really do. I really do. Well, you guys have a great evening. Appreciate you guys being a part of the channel. And we'll talk more about this football thing in the future. God bless.